Oh, the tick. Oh, look, he did the tick again. You know, is it because of the word or whatever? You know, and then and I'm like, what the fuck were you saying?
I do one where I'm gonna listen to exactly what I'm gonna listen to what they say, so I can respond properly, and I'll be hearing out and I'm listening, and they'll say, oh yeah, so we were at the beach, right? And then I'm like, all right, you were at the beach, so I'm putting myself at the beach, and then I'm like, fuck, this nice water, it's cold water. I remember when I went to the beach one time, and the fucking water was freezing, but I still went in there, man, and it was clear as hell right by the rocks. And then fucking 20 minutes in, and I was like, holy shit, I'm not listening at all. I was like, all right, cool, time to listen. And it's serious of that. My ADD just fucking yanks me in a different direction every time.
No, I don't know what it is about. Like, also, I guess this is why I like the show. We get to storytell. You know. And when I'm talking to people, it's like, some people don't like this at all. You know, like they'll tell me something and that was it. That's as far as they want to entertain me. And I'm just like, that reminds me of, and I can just see the lights go out.
Do you feel like that's gone, like the way of the dodo, basically? Like the whole story time type shit? Like growing up, we knew like old people told us shit, told us stories and stuff. There was always a lot of stories. Hey, sit down, let's talk. Let me tell you about what this one time. There was a lot of that. I don't feel like there's a lot of that anymore.
There's
really.
not.
No,
there's not. Now kids don't want to listen either.
But now there's groups though. Like,
huh?
You lower that?
Oh, I didn't even hear it.
Mental.
Yeah, new phone.
See,
right?
not listening. No, everybody has a group though. Like everybody has a group that parrots the same thing. You know, and that's it. That's all they want to do, and that's all the flock that they want.
That's all their friends that they want.
Yeah, and I'm like, go for it, dude. Go fucking over there. And they're like, block, and I'm like, no, I'm more like kiki.
Yeah.
So get the fuck away from me.
You know what I've noticed? Like when you're saying about ticks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you've seen Naruto, right? And he always says "date bayo."
Right at the end.
That's his little tick. You know that, right? It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
it's his tick.
At the end of it.
But every time whatever he's saying, we're fucking going to date payo, and he ends it with date payo. That's a tick. That's a tick that he has, and like it doesn't have a meaning. It's a tick. People in real life have that. What I'm like slowly starting to understand is people are like that. Like there are certain people that add their own little thing to it.
Yeah.
And it's like their version of the date payo. And those people do exist as also there's people that talk like you think we're having regular conversations. These people think like that too. But there's a movie where Denzel Washington's a lawyer and like a raggedy lawyer, but he knows his shit. He speaks in like not euphemisms, but like whatever like old like I don't have the fucking word for it. It's philosophers and shit like that. The way they spoke, like that's the way he speaks in the movie, and it's a newer movie. It's like,
oh really?
Yeah, there's feminism and this type of shit, all that stuff. Like the band's play in that. I think it's a movie,
right?
But
2017, Roman J. Israel.
Yeah, Esquire. Yeah,
Esquire. Okay.
Yeah, but he speaks like that, and I was watching the fucking start of the movie, and I was trying to hear.
You could hear him on the last episode. You could hear him the whole time.
Fucking Thor. All right, he's gonna get out. Open it up, man. Go on.
Hey, he got his
He's gonna bust back in right now anyway.
He finds one. He's like, what the?
How did he know? But he speaks like that in like philosopher speak and shit. And that's how he That's his way of communicating with people.
Right.
And I was like, why the fuck do they have him talking like this in this movie? Yeah. And it's like, because that's the way he talks. That's how he communicates.
That's the character.
Yeah, that's his character. That's how he communicates with people. And the thing is, there's people like that in real life that actually do talk like that. So I'm like thinking, like I'm having my mind blown little by little, where it's like, holy shit, there's actually people like
Everybody has their little nuance.
Yeah, this isn't just it's Naruto shit. This is no, it's people have that shit, and there's people like that in real life who actually communicate that way.
You know what? Now that you're saying that, it's like I don't trust people who don't say who just like are mechanical.
Dude, the people that don't say
they creep me out.
They scare me.
Yeah,
because
they creep me the
their
fuck
brains
out.
are just going.
Yeah,
and they can talk. They don't need any time to fucking think about it.
Oh no, I'm talking about like those now.
Yeah.
Because I do have those in mind. But no, there's some of them that they just very direct.
Mm-hmm.
And then they stop their sentence and that's it. You know, it was just like, oh.
Yeah, no room for misinterpretation.
Yeah, no.
Yes, okay.
Not bad, but it freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Because everything I say is take it fucking with a huge, like, fucking pint of salt, dude. All right? Everything I say, it's just like, there's a message in what I'm saying, but the way I'm saying it is either stupid or doesn't make sense, but that's the message is in there.
Yeah.
It's not to be taken the way I say it. But there are people who only talk like that.
Yeah.
Only say what they mean and how they mean it. And I'm in my brain thinking everybody talks the way I talk. So I don't really like take serious. I don't anything people say, I don't take it serious. And I'm supposed to. Because
they don't talk
they're not talking the way I'm talking.
Yeah.
They're talking the way they mean it. And I'm like, dude, I've been going my whole fucking life like this. Like, I haven't been listening to people or shit. I've just gotten the general rule of what they're saying.
Yeah.
But never really processed how they're saying it. So, little by little, I've been starting to, like, try to understand it. I have no idea it's because of the way I'm fucking wired growing up or if there's something wrong with me or whatever the fuck. But I'm like, that thing I'm not catching. And I'm trying to, like,
there's this...
trying to be more aware of it. So when it happens, I can... fucking see it.
I forgot the word of it, but it's like people who get hit in the frontal lobe.
Yeah.
They can't help but to joke around all the time.
Oh, like
I can't remember what it is, but like
it's like kind of like brain damage.
Yeah.
But it's like
But everything is like has like a comical twist to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Like, oh, you mean like sarcasm or?
No. Like they just poke. They're like everything is funny to them.
Or sarcasm.
Yeah.
Is like their first go-to.
Like everything is just funny.
Yeah.
You know. I forget what the word is. But sometimes I think of that because I'm like all the time I'll be talking to somebody and then I'll go ha, because and a side note in my brain went straight to a stupid joke. Like it went into some other fucking realm.
Yeah.
And
but if you were to say it, you'd totally mess up the conversation.
Yes. Yeah. And like and the family, they're just like, no, what was it?
Yeah. But no.
And I was like, no, you said, okay, you ran over the frog, right? And I was like, I started thinking like the frog woke up, you know, like he had to hop a good way. He like dodged all these other things in life.
Oh, you're like
to this size.
Like this was his destiny.
Yeah, and then he hit, and then I'm just like, and then destiny's just a stupid concept altogether. Wait, not only that, like what happens to the frog?
The frog's like, man, she's gonna feel so sorry.
Right?
Just jumps into traffic.
And it goes through that.
Do
but
me a favor.
It happened like in a split second, like the whole.
Yeah.
Like me telling the story took like 6 minutes, but it happened like that in my head, and I was like, and then that was it.
I yelled at myself when I was talking to Anna the other day, because I had everything in my head what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
And then when I started talking, I started doing my regular pause bullshit, and I was like, why the fuck do you stop talking? Like you know what you want to say.
Anna's on the phone waiting.
No, I'm standing right in front of her, and I yelled at myself in front of her. Like, cause it was something like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the mail box," and like that, like that,
Really,
just like that, like something as stupid and simple
box
as like that, dude. And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
she's like, "Sign here."
These are divorce papers. You already had them. They've been dated for like 2 months.
You're like, that briefcase has been there for like 4 months. Really? Same.
You're like, wait, you already had it?
I've done this with Ebony where like when me and Ebony argue, fucking almost never argue, but when all of a sudden when she's pissed at me and she's really pissed at me, I don't know because she's calling me by her first name, but it's for that same reason. She goes, because I've told you several times about this and you still did it. You don't listen to me, this and that. And I was like, dude, she has told me several times, but I've always taken it as like the way I would say something.
No.
Like, yeah, man, we really gotta fucking fix that drywall. Like,
Yeah, I'm not putting a date on it.
yeah, exactly. So every time she talks to me, I've been thinking like the way I talk, and I was like, has she been dead serious this whole time? I go, she said it so nicely. I didn't take it serious because she wasn't angry.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit. It's like she was just telling me in a good, like a wife is supposed to tell you. And my stupid ass is just zoned out until she gets pissed. And then I'm like, oh, she's serious. Why is she so mad? Just like all of this? Like,
fuck this. Here, sign here.
And I'm like, and I'll just be like, why don't you just tell me? Why are you upset? And it's like, dude, she told you weeks ago, homie. Yeah. You just weren't listening.
I tell you all the time, but yeah, you didn't tell me the right way.
You didn't tell me seriously. You just told me like, hey, it's like more of a suggestion.
Yeah.
And she yells at you, and you're just like, there you go, baby. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then, then she's mad, and it's like, oh, fuck, she's mad. Why?
But I did what you want me to do.
That's not that point. Now that I'm fucking pissed off.
So, but that's where listening
is that a Mexican thing? Like
I don't know. Our
parents?
Well, yeah, I guess we grew up not being listened to. I don't know. But, no. Our parents didn't listen to us. Well, my parents talked to me. My parents didn't fucking listen to me. I fought.
My mom did, but it was more of just like, what are you thinking? And I was like, this. Boobies. And then she's like, where did you hear that? And I'm like, God damn it, dude. I don't know. It's like, no, you must have heard it somewhere. And I was like, see, this is why I don't say shit. This is why I don't say anything to you right now. I'll see.
The third degree.
Yeah, well, the reason I say is because like even with my mom, like I knew she didn't listen to me because even when she's like, hey, make a list for Christmas and I'll pick. Me and your dad will pick some stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, every list I give her, it's never anything. She never picks anything I put on the list. It's always some random shit. I go, Sucks. Yeah. So my whole life was that. Like I don't ask for stuff because I'm not gonna get what I want. Like I'll just get what I get.
Yeah.
And make peace with it. So I mean that's the way I grew up. That's the way I just assumed everybody was. Huh. And then it's like no, people actually. There's some people who talk straight up. Yeah. And I've run into those people, and I've always wondered. I was like, why the hell are you like? I've been throwing out little ha-has here and there, and not a crack. Nothing, and I'm just like, what is it with these people? It's like, yeah, they're just people that's the way they are. They're just
or something boring. That a friend told me once. She's like, sometimes you just gotta accept that you're not that interesting. And I was like, yeah, that hurts. I'm gonna go cry now.
But your friend?
Yeah, no, I love her. She's mom. She's cold as shit. Hell no, she's in Houston. I love her to death. She says it like that's just the way she is.
Yeah. No,
you know, and I'll be nervous making jokes and shit like that. And she's like, "You make jokes when you're nervous, right?" And I was like, "Oh, I tend to, yeah." It's like a little tick or a defense mechanism. And she's like, "But we've been friends for years, so why do you do it around me?" And I was just like, "Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess being quiet is a sign of something's wrong."
Yeah, mine is like disassociation through humor, where I just don't want to like. If something awkward is happening or something bad is happening, something like that, I'm just like...
It's our way to gain control.
I just gotta fucking throw the joke out there because this is awkward as shit.
Penises! There you go.
Dude, even when like all of us we were like fucking 13, 14, trying to watch WrestleMania. Before WrestleMania, we're on the black box looking at the squiggly fucking porno pictures. No. And
everybody stand up.
And before that, like
I was at church.
We would just be quiet. I go, God damn, that was a big thing. Just because it was so quiet, like I just gotta throw something out there to fucking.
So many other things you could say,
dude. But it's like I go, what can I say that'll just like fucking break people out of it?
Right.
Yeah. I have to say something. I just can't be like, damn, she's hot, because that just sounds creepy. Just be like, damn, that was a big thing. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Look away.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, God, you ruined my fucking strike. Get out of here, Richard.
Like if you're on and your like leg is up like that, and you're just acting like you're watching this, then no, you got a boner.
It's natural, guys.
Now going back to like people not talking.
Yeah.
And we had a get together this Sunday, and it was the whole family.
Right.
And everybody's on the fucking phones.
Yeah.
Like all the little girl cousins, nobody's talking to each other. All the boy cousins. The boy cousins were actually like hanging out and talking shit. But like I was looking at my parents, I was looking at some of the older people. I was like, man, nobody's talking to any of the olders. Like, nobody's.
Not only that, we don't play games.
Yeah,
I was cleaning shit, moving shit around.
Dude, that was a big thing for us.
I think that's why it's so important, because I have a set. I think I
have a set. It's brand new, but I have a set.
Yeah, but it's there.
Yeah,
we all have it, and it's a great fucking game to get everybody riled up, and nobody has time to be on their phone. because nobody's gonna repeat cards.
And the time where they actually made it real fun is when they're like La Sirena, and when they're in it, they're fucking announcing them.
Man, you know what? I wish I could have been, or at least remembered all the rhymes or little shit that they would add at the
end. Yeah. Right?
I can't remember. Fuck. I can't even get one right now. Here, put it up. Pull it up.
or even like. Tu tío, or like tío José,
that's what
borracho,
igual que este muchacho, you know.
El nopal, como lo que la tienes en el frente, shit like that, dude.
And it would be fun, man.
And it was fucking great, and it was like the basic no internet, no electricity, just fucking people having
like
fun
when we play,
with beans and pennies, dude.
When I play with my family, I always tell them, I was like, I'm going to cheat. So pay attention. I was like, my goal is to win, and I'm gonna cheat my ass off. And everybody thinks I'm joking until
I would fucking hate playing with your stupid ass.
Hell, everybody, I'll be like, buenas, and Sarah's older sister should be like, check his card, and I'll cheat, right? And they're like, we never called.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Okay, it's okay, guys. Thank you, babe.
Thank you.
Love you. And and they'll be like, check his fucking card. And sure enough, there's like 3 things that weren't called out yet.
God,
and people are just like, what the fuck, man? We didn't call that. Now everybody's checking, and now somebody else was caught cheating. And I was like, yeah. There you go, guys.
Like, what's the harm in checking? So if you guys don't call to check my shit, it's like, that's on you now.
Or then I love when I do get it, because I have a tell. I don't go, I'm not talking. I just go, like, all excited. I'll forget to say buenas or whatever the fuck the word is. I was like, me. Like, and that's when everybody's like, God damn it, he actually won.
I miss those times. Yeah, it would be, I think the highest currency was 10 cents. And it was just 10 nickels and pennies.
Yeah.
And that's how we would all fucking play. Everybody just get a bunch of change, and we're just fucking playing for coins.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, though. I'm a big cheat, but I'm actually lucky at playing loteria. Mm-hmm. And I love that. Because everybody...
You use frijoles?
Yeah, but like our family right now, they're all really into it. Mm-hmm. So we'll play quarters.
No, I'm saying like to
cover.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, we use frijoles.
We usually
fuck. One of my cousins has her own loteria
we had
coins.
to put the beans back too.
Hold on, she has her own loteria coins, so they're all like different colors, but they have a little strip of metal, and then she has a little wand that's magnetic. So when you're done, she'll just go over the cards, and it'll be like click, 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 click onto the thing, and I was like, and I'm like, God damn it, that's
pro,
awesome,
it's fucking techie.
I was like, every time she comes out with that shit, I was like, look at this fancy motherfucker. That's why you're losing. You have 3 cards in front of you, and you're still losing.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Fucking ADD.
No, I'll still do the whole Theo thing though, cause like I'll keep drinking. We're all having fun, this and that, and all of a sudden I was just like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then I just pass out in my room. And everybody, like, I'll wake up and I was like, how'd the game end? I was like, you were winning, but everybody took your quarters. You know that, right? And I was like, God damn it.
You gotta take all your shit.
I was like, yeah, you didn't take it. You abandoned your card. And I was like, yeah, God damn, that was like $7.
Dude, I'm walking out with like $5, and I was broke as shit. So I have all these coins. I'm gonna go to the fucking coin store and get $4.75.
That's still me right now. I would tell my tia too. I was like, Tia, let me borrow $2, right? Like with quarters, and she's like, all right. And then sure enough, I'll win it back, and I'll give her the $2. She's like, really? You're only gonna give me back $2? And I was like, God damn.
Dude, how the fuck you not gonna give interest? You have to. She saved your ass. She saved your ass.
I told everybody when I got to this table.
I get pissed too when I wouldn't get interest back. I was like, what the fuck, yo? I just pulled you out of some shit. Yeah, at the very least.
An asshole. But I do it for fun. What are you looking up?
There was like a new loteria card, so it was like
I don't give a fuck about that.
It was
like Americanized or gringo.
Like Chicano eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was funny.
Yeah.
It was like, but it was like La Borracha.
Yeah.
La Tóxica.
Yeah. Just a little hand with nails.
Yeah, it was all shit like that. It was pretty funny. They had some good ones in there.
Yeah. I've tried to come up with my own set, but it's just too many characters.
Didn't we like plan out like a Halloween or some shit with Loteria characters?
Well, that was gonna be my 40th
Yeah,
birthday.
there you go. Right, everybody's just gonna come as a borracho.
Yeah.
Right. Did you guys plan this? Like, oh shit. I'm the best
Like
one, but I'm
Spider-Man
actually drunk.
Pointing at each other.
Yeah.
Borrachos.
Oh, bien.
Yeah.
El Catrín. El Catrín, what was that?
The
gay one?
That's
He was all suited up.
Yeah, the maitre d', right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catrín is what?
Like a little servant dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we called him.
Why they make it look like Sambo, though?
No, he was a white
No,
dude.
that's
What
a
are you talking
negrito.
about? El negrito.
El
The
negrito.
actual.
Oh,
Sambo.
Negrito was
Yeah.
Sambo.
Yeah.
Oh, some of them took it off and they were just like, you can't put that. And I was like, why?
Yeah.
At no point did anybody see that as
I
bad.
never thought of it as racist. Never.
I did
in
it.
my life.
Yeah.
El Negrito was never a
And
fucking...
I was like, all my cousins and shit, like, they're just as dark as he is. That's not bad. Like, you guys
Yeah,
are-
we never saw it as.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. That's a fucking shocker, too, because I never thought about it like that. Never in a
But
million.
again, I don't know who made the cards. It might have been intentionally racist.
That.
El Negrito. To be fair, though, El Borracho's Mexican.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a lot better. I mean, they could have said Mexicano, but they're saying El Negrito.
I'm actually interested to see how big the actual drawings were. The original ones?
Yeah.
Because they're like, La Chalupa. And I'm like, dude, that's a lot of
It's
detail.
Yeah.
That's a lot of shit
Yeah,
in the
to shrink
background. Yeah, there's no way you fucking
Yeah.
just pencil that in. I was like, but yeah, all these cards and shit. La Sirena, all of that too.
Yeah, we did the same thing though, but like El Catrín was El Curiosito.
El Curiosito.
¡Tu tío! It's like, hey, man.
El Curiosito. That's cute.
Cállate, estúpida.
Ay, mírala. Mírala.
Oh, my aunts, because it's all women, they would just be like, La Gorda, right? And everybody's like, La Gorda, right? And I was like, and they just point at each other. I was like, God, that's
You
awesome.
just get them to throw each other under the bus when you go, okay, quiero la gorda. Everybody, just so they won't be in, they're fucking throwing the next person under the bus.
I used to like whoever came through and had all that shit just already ready to go, calling the cards. Love that person.
It's like having someone that talks fast at an auction.
Right, there you
You kind
go.
of gotta have it, especially if you're doing
Yeah.
loteria.
A Loteria MC.
Yeah, you gotta have that enthusiastic person
Yeah.
who's just talking shit.
I would always be like, if I have to call out cards, I'm a cheat. So I'll just be like, La Rosa. And if I see people sleeping on it, I'll be
Oh,
like,
you go to the next one?
or I'll be like,
You're
La
that fucking
Rosa.
Yeah.
Right? And everybody's just like, wait, you already called that shit a long time ago. And I was like, yeah, I'm just making sure you're listening. God, all right. And I'll call out the actual
La
card.
Rosa.
Yeah. Oh, shit, it is actually La Rosa.
No, what the fuck?
Right? We have two rosas on the deck.
That's a maceta, pendejo.
Oh,
Right,
la
right,
calavera, La muerte, el pino,
Yeah.
las arpas, las jaras,
El
el
caso.
calcazo, el cantarito,
That's what I would win with all the time. El caso.
el caso,
No.
el gallo.
Yeah.
Dang,
Aw, man.
good.
Right?
I remember most of them.
Play with people now. A virtual game.
Well, we bought it because I was at
Quinceañera.
La Michoacana,
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
and I was right there getting some groceries, and we were in line, and it was right there.
Mm-hmm.
I think
It's
I'm
like
gonna get it.
$12.
No, it was
What?
it was $7.99.
Okay, I was like, holy shit,
still a
man.
little pricey.
Mm-mm.
But yeah,
I just threw a number out. I like the number 12, so I just think
they sell it at
Four.
H-E-B.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell it at H-E-B.
I don't trust the
It's like
I don't trust that one.
all the
I
east
go,
side.
there's
Yeah.
no Mexican voodoo here. Like, I'm out of here.
All the east side has them everywhere. It's just like a nice little deck
It's like
with a
buying a
little
Ouija
checkered
board
pattern
from
in the
Target.
back.
Yeah.
Even when they're upside down, I was like, ooh, look at this. A fresh deck. Like,
You want to hear that?
yeah. Heck yeah. Like doing that shit. Ah, man, I miss this. Now I don't want to play. Fuck the show, man. Let's go play.
No, let's go.
Yeah.
Play a
Thanks,
game. We can play a game of it. got
Can
it.
I borrow $5 and change, guys?
Damn it.
Oh, we don't have
Fucking knew it.
change.
How do you
Obama,
not
where you
change?
at?
Man, there's rocks outside, right?
We can use all kinds of shit.
Just IOUs. Just all
I bought-
just all Venmo each other.
I actually bought a bag of
I can only
beans
receive.
because I was like, one of these days I'm gonna make beans from scratch. I got the beans right there, just chilling.
You haven't made it? What? I make them all the time.
They don't expire.
Obviously. But I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Oh, I don't know.
make
I'm
'em.
just saying. I don't know if they expire. Like, it's like rice. It doesn't expire.
Like now, again, because I make them all the time, I was like, I'll buy the 2-pound bag. and I'll just like pinch off whatever I'm gonna actually make. And I was like, this will last me for 3 days, man, and just have it separated. I was like, but I've gotten that good.
I remember
that broke.
I remember we gotta wash the beans and you gotta pick the rocks out because you do get rocks in your beans. Like that's like from my mom making it from scratch. She was like, "All right,
limpialas."
Yeah, she would give me Caesar and Mario on the table, and we're just right there fucking separating beans and rocks.
My aunts again, because we would all sit there separating the beans, and they would put out like the ugly ones. And I was like, yes, I was like, "Ta fea." Igual que tu tía. You know, just they're like, "Ay, te throw beans at each other," and my grandma was like, "Hey." Like little girls, like little girls are just like, "Estamos jugando, man."
You're over here watching them get treated like
I fucking
kids.
loved it, man. Like, again, growing up with it, I was like, anytime anybody was like, "Hey, man, you don't do that, man. You're gonna hurt their feelings," I was like, I didn't grow up like this.
Yeah,
like
I wasn't privy.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, people have feelings. Yeah, that's right. My bad.
We fucking hurt each other's feelings on the daily.
Right?
Yeah, that was a fucking daily occurrence for us. We were out for blood every fucking day.
Trying to come up with the best joke and just have it right here.
Oh, dude!
Whenever anybody touches this topic,
I have one. I don't know how funny it is, but I thought it was hilarious at one point or another. OG fueled up, where it's like you eat candy bars with 2 hands, just something stupid like that. It's like because it looks gay. I just think it looks real gay. We just a Snickers.
It looks unnatural. Yeah, just all around.
Or you have it like this. It just looks gay.
Hold on. I was at the Mexican market and they had the bolis.
Yeah.
Right. But they had those big ass ones. The coconut one.
Yeah.
They're different.
Oh, they have those. Yeah, they have like a strawberry one, the lime one,
yeah, but
the coconut ones. Yeah,
fat as shit.
Yeah, with the sharp corners.
Yeah. So I pulled into the store and there's a dude outside, just waiting by the carts, which is just creepy on its own. Right? And I look up because I noticed him like throw away a wrapper just onto the ground, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And when I looked up, he's over there just like deep throwing that motherfucker. But he made eye contact with me, right? But me mugging me, and I was like, none of this looks threatening at all. You know this, right?
You ruined it for me.
Just walk up to him, and go.
Se la quería.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I would have walked by and looked at him. As soon as he put it in his mouth, I'd be like,
Hold on. Like, it's a cheesy one, but I hated it when they did it to me. Like, when I was eating and somebody would go, you know, like, oh, man.
We used to make fun of my buddy Mark's dad because he used to fucking eat like he'd get a sandwich and be like,
oh, damn.
Every fucking bite, and we just always clown him for that shit. And then it made me self-conscious. I was like, oh fuck, they're listening for these type of noises. That's a whole other level of picking on you that I just figured they were looking for.
My cousin Chris, his biggest pet peeve is people smacking their food, and we found this out early, right? So we would do it at the beginning, just not noticing it, right? And he'd be like, "Bam!" He goes, "For real, cuz?" Right? And I would just be like, you shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, and all of a sudden my brother's on the other side going. And he turned around, I was like, "Man, fuck you guys!" And we just keep smacking our food. It's like, I'm tired of doing this, but you getting mad, it's just fuel. Yeah. And then he'd kick my ass. I could never kick his ass.
My cousin would do the sucking air while they drink thing. I don't know if you did that.
Wait. So are they?
No.
Slurp.
Is this?
That's even fucking worse. It's like he's on a fucking tit.
Yeah, it was like that. Every fucking time. And then he would drink a lot of Gatorade too, and so he'd have that red mustache. I'm like, dude, fucking drink it right. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Why are you putting your lips in the hole?
Yeah, that's how it was. And it was right there.
That's disgusting.
It irked the fuck out of me.
I do a risky one where I
Deep throat it
inhale while I'm
dude, all the time. Yeah, and I start choking. Yeah.
And it always goes down. There's always a little fucking squirt down the wrong line.
Yep.
And it's, should learn my lesson.
I do that shit with hot food all the time. It's the worst.
Be better, guys. Oh man, speaking of hot food,
You got some?
yeah, finally. Nothing's a cold casserole anymore.
Got your hands on one.
No more tuna salads over here, man.
Hey, tuna salad, you can't knock that shit, dude.
Not for a week straight. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Out of all the things, let's say like no alcohol, no weed, no nothing. You know, I'll be fucking looking like a fiend sometimes where I'm just like
going through your sandbox.
Yeah, like I'm entertaining all these thoughts again. You know. But as soon as I had a little extra to go grocery shopping and shit, properly do grocery shopping, I just wanted spicy shit. That was the one thing that I didn't notice that I fucking needed.
Craved?
Yeah. I went to got some pluckers and got the hottest ones. Destroyed my stomach. Completely regretted it. But I needed that sweat.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was or whatever.
It is. That shit is a fucking need for me too. Especially with if I'm biting something and it's nowhere. Like if it's a sandwich, I need a jalapeno or something.
Yeah, there you go.
If it's soup, I'm crushing some fucking I'm either putting that fucking the ghost pepper salt to make it super spicy, or I'm putting the fucking what's it, the tepeyac or the it's that little fucking bottle green salsa one.
Oh hell yeah! Isn't that yucateco? Yeah, yucateco.
Yeah, yucateco. Or
a fucking
yucatan, or a fucking a chili, and I'm just grinding it in my fucking soup.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like see, we have like 4 chile piquin bushes around that house.
That's exactly what I was.
And I keep them in the freezer. Nice.
Really?
Yeah, they last forever. So I just put them in the freezer, and sometimes when I don't have jalapenos, I just fucking grab a nice little pinch. You know, fry them up right quick, and that's it. That's what I'll be spreading on bread. You know, with a weenie, some ketchup, and some mustard to get that nice little hot sweat going again. I was like, I'm alive!
I remember my Nina used to make, every time we would go over when we were flat broke.
Yeah.
And, which was all the time. Me and my little brother go, and we go there for a couple hours. She always give us, like, money for, like, she goes, oh, para una soda. And it's like $20. Shit like
damn.
that. Yeah.
It's California, my bad.
Yeah. That inflation, don't worry. That's a soda. But, it was give us that. But then she'd always make food, and caldo season would come in, and she would always have different types of caldo. And, in the table, she had a little styrofoam plate filled with chile piquins. Mm-hmm. And these little small orange ones that were kind of cone-shaped. And, we just grab those. Me and Mario fucking, sometimes it'll just be like that Knorr soup where it's just like orange broth and like little star shapes or the angel hair. And fucking get some of those.
Fidel?
Fidel.
Yeah, Fidel.
And smash it with a spoon and fucking go to town, dude. Fucking amazing, dude.
I was like, they have a salsa macha, which is chili and oil.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have that.
Yeah, with sesame seeds and peanuts, and they do all this shit.
I don't
with
have that
it.
shit.
Okay, what's called salsa macha. Went to the store. I was making caldo de mariscos that time, and I was like, "Oh shit!" On some tostadas or tortillas, whatever, just to get that spice in there. And got to the cash register, got all the groceries, and went boop, $7 for this little container of it. And I was like, "Hey man, can you just take that shit out?" Right? And she was like, and she looked at me like, "That's ridiculous, really?" And I was like, "Not because it's too expensive. I mean, because I can't afford it. It just seems ridiculous that the same ingredients, the same ingredients for that little container isn't even $7.
Oh yeah.
So I went home and made like double that shit with shit that I had in the pantry. And I was like, I
took a picture of the ingredients.
I didn't know how to make it. I was just being lazy. I was just being lazy about making it. I was just like, I'll just do this, because I don't want to make it. But I was like, as soon as she scanned it and I saw that price, I was like, fuck that.
I actually got I had to make some food for Ebony a couple days ago, and I was just like, I didn't know what to make, but I did defrost some ground beef. I looked over and we had a big old fucking bag of russet potatoes. And I was like, what can I do with that? And I was like, it hit me. There's this place called Porto's in Cali, and I think it was Cuban, Brazilian, one of those fucking fake Mexicans.
Yeah.
And it was it was just like potato filled with cheese and meat or their own versions of whatever the fuck they're making, but it was always stuffed with meat and some other shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, cut up a bunch of potatoes, put them in the. Fuck, I say for everything. Now you got me thinking it's
No, we do it all the time.
Fuck.
Mine's all the time. Also.
Yeah. But just boil the potatoes and fucking just mashed it in, add some seasoning and shit, made the meat, and then just got the fucking big old wad, packed it in, rolled them up, fried them.
Nice.
And I was like, dude, first ones came out fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Amazing. The other ones I didn't pack so well, I guess so tight.
Oh, so they broke apart?
And putting them in there, they start frying, and then they just start flaking, until they're just dissolved at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. But, and I made 13, 14 of them. Right. And they were big old fucking ones like that.
Yeah.
They were big balls. And I got 4 of them, but then I bought more oil. I was out of oil. I was like, fuck, I'm going to start over, put them in the fridge, fucking compress them. Right. Made more. And then I air fried some, and they both came out bomb. Man, so nice. I got some of those if y'all want to try them out when we get down there. Dude.
Fuck, I'm always up for that shit. Like, well, especially having limited ingredients at the house. In my mind, it's never just like, oh, this is depressing. It's just like, ooh, it's a puzzle.
I was looking in the party bag.
Man, let's see how, like, whoa, like, let's see what I can make out of this shit that I have here in the house. Especially if I have potatoes, that's just endless. Yeah. You know, it's like, puré de papa, just like, if I'm lazy as shit, I'll just make mashed potatoes. I really would. Just, that's it. Put some chives in there, sour cream, and I was like, that's it. That's all I'm eating today. And it's fucking filling as shit. Like, I'm not.
That's how the Russians do it, man.
All potatoes.
Fucking potatoes all the time.
My vodka's coming in great.
There's an actual potato diet where all you eat is potatoes.
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
Damn. I don't know.
Because it's filling.
Yeah.
Because you won't eat as much if it's just.
Yeah, there you go.
One of those fills you the fuck up. Yeah. Like, I ate one, and I was like, holy shit, this thing landed. But it's a lot of potatoes.
Yeah.
But usually now I just go with the yellow potatoes because they cook so much faster.
They do.
Yeah, the Yukon Golds.
Yeah, but they taste so great.
They are. They're fucking and you eat the skin, too.
There you go.
The whole thing.
So I just like slicing them up really thin as I can get them. I'll spend like 10 minutes sharpening the knife. Like, just so I can get those really nice consistent slices. And I'll just fry them up, and I was like, potato chips. Look at that. Put some salsa in there, ruin my stomach again.
What a day. It actually became a little bit of a mission for me when I was making those because, and I do this with everything in life, where I'll be doing it, and I'm so eager to finish it, I'm just kind of fucking rushing through shit. Rushing through it. Not really doing it right. I caught myself at the beginning, and I was like, you got no time, you got nowhere to go. Fucking everybody's asleep. It's just you, G fueled up, ready to fucking do shit.
Take your time.
I go, just fucking embrace it. I go, you're gonna fucking, you might sweat, you might get a little uncomfortable reaching over, but this is all part of it. Do it right, and that's what I was doing. So fucking taking my time, and eventually I started fucking sweating. Fucking packing them in. Then all of a sudden, that's why the first 4 came out fucking great because I was trying, fucking making sure I did it right, and then eventually I thought I just got the hang of it. Yeah. So I just started making the other one. But I was doing that. I was doing that shit. You guys saw the Christmas tree downstairs. The same thing with that one. I was fucking.
Is that why it's lopsided?
No, bitch. It actually looks good, motherfucker. But
Ghost Answer. We are a maintenance podcast. We have Ghost Answer on YouTube asking what we're about.
Right.
Came up as his recommendation.
We're a maintenance podcast, bro.
Right now, we're catching up on food, man.
Yeah, we started off as a maintenance podcast talking about all the shit we've been through, doing maintenance, apartment maintenance, commercial maintenance, all that type of shit, stories and stuff. And then eventually we branched off to pretty much how our day's going and
cooking,
pretty much everything, dude. We pretty much talk about our day and
but if you want to make stories,
whenever we got maintenance coming up, we talk about it. But if we really want to hear maintenance shit, go a little further back. How did it come up on your recommended though?
That's awesome.
That's weird.
What
are you watching?
Us? Yeah.
Wait, do y'all want to hear a maintenance story now that he brought it up?
Yeah, go for it. What you got?
All right. So, I worked at this house doing the renovation on it, and maintenance brain is just doing a make-ready checklist in your head. As I walk through this house, shit that's not on my to-do list, but I'm just like...
Iron shit.
Yeah, I'm like, AC vents, need to be taken down and painted. All the outlet covers look like shit. The outlets themselves look like shit. They have like where they painted the room one color and it just went straight over the outlet.
Oh.
And I'm like, either you replace the outlet or we spray paint that bitch.
Yeah.
White. And I kept bringing little things up and everybody's just like, is it on your list? And I'm like, no. And they're like, don't worry about it. And I was like, see, in my experience,
I'm gonna get called out for this.
Yeah, and I was like, so can you and will you, tell me if I'm doing this? They're like, nope, the owner doesn't want to cough up the money, so don't worry about it. I'm like, fine, I won't. But as soon as you put in the new shit, next to the old shit, it looks even worse.
Yeah, it pops even more.
Yeah. And I was like, he's like, all the smoke detectors except the one downstairs, because he recently, quote unquote, changed it. Right? And I was just like, cool, whatever, your list.
Yeah.
Get all of them, the whole house, brand new white, smoke detectors.
Yeah.
Get downstairs, it looks yellow as shit. And I'm just like, the kitchen has a brand new white one.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Insight.
yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man. And they're like, it's just a waste of money. And I was like, I get it, but you're trying to sell a house.
Just put some kills on it.
Yeah. Can I paint it?
All the kills.
Can I paint the fucking
What
smoke
the
detector?
fuck, dude?
And I was like, no.
You can't. Yeah.
It absorbs. No. Like, it needs to be free and clean to detect smoke. Asshole, like, no, of course I can't.
Dust sets it off.
Yeah, so he's like, well, how about you take the cover off and just paint the cover and just, slap it back on? And I was just like...
Still fumes.
Well, it's a fixed smoke detector. It doesn't have batteries or whatever. It's like the ones that already come with one inside. So it's just a solid fixed piece.
Yeah, it's already enclosed. You can't. There's no opening.
Yeah. So I was just like, no, just no. Right? I was like, I would just recommend that you get a new one. He's like, don't worry about it. But he looked peeved at me.
Yeah.
For not wanting to go.
Get extra money?
Yeah, for not wanting to do what he told me. Right? I took off a sink in his kitchen and the strainer for just the regular drain side.
Okay.
It was worn out to where it had that nice bronze color back on it. Yeah. And I'm just like, you have a brand new disposal that comes with its own little thing, and it's beautiful chrome. That looks like shit now. I was like, do you want me to change it? And he goes, is it leaking or something? I was like, no, but aesthetically, it looks like garbage. Right? And he was just like, then no. Cool. This is like 2 weeks.
How old of a property is this?
This is a house.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is me going in with every manager's voice in my head.
Yeah.
Just going, just like, this looks ugly. This is crooked. This
even
is
more
whatever.
so that it's a house.
Yes, and you're trying to sell it.
Yeah.
So I was like, do you not want to fool the buyers? Because I do.
Yeah.
And this is the best way to fool them, right? I was like, I saw mold over here. I don't give a shit about mold. I was like, but this strainer over here, you should really, replace that shit. They're gonna call you out for that.
Mm-hmm.
So many little things, and when the more I called out shit during that first walk, the more people were just like, is it on your list? Like I'm an idiot. And I'm like, no, it's not. But I'll shut the fuck up. I now see that I'm being an idiot. Call me back, and they send me a second list, and they're just like, hey, man, can you do extra work? And I was like, sure.
All the shit that I just listed off?
Yes. Every single goddamn item. And the ones that I just had in my head where I'm just like, if I could put money on this shit, I would be so rich on just knowing that this is going to be replaced. That has to be replaced. This has to be readjusted. A lot of do-it-yourself projects that this homeowner did. And I'm like, what do you do for a living? I was like, I do sales for whatever. And I was like, so not
anything with your hands.
Nothing related to knowing what the fuck you're talking about.
I was like, the sink faucets.
It's like
the bathroom faucets that they had.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah. I was like, you might want to replace your bathroom faucets. And he goes, no, they're a matching set. Don't worry about it. And I was just like, no, I get it, but the aerator is a very custom. It's a custom one to fit the style. So I was like, either you find a new aerator for that shit, right, or it just goes like just little strings of water.
Yeah, all fucked up.
Yeah, and I cleaned it out.
Yeah. You guys tried pressure washing it reverse? Yeah. Does that work?
Not really. No. The bits just get stuck even more. But yeah, I tried to clean it out. But like it's been there for so long that the little
CLR?
No. The washers, they break apart.
Oh, they get brittle.
Yeah, they'll pinch.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. So I took it out trying to fix it, and it went. And now it's like can we fix that without replacing the faucets? I was like, no. I was like, can you find them? And I was like, oh, most definitely. But that's an additional charge. Because now I'm taking homework. Taking on homework for you. And everybody's just like, did you see this in the original walk? And I was like, God damn it, you motherfuckers. And they flip it on me. And they're just like, why didn't you say anything, man? And I was like, I did.
Did you tell them you did?
Yeah.
And what did they say?
Conveniently forgot the conversation.
Okay, but you made it clear. You told them.
Dude, I
don't know. In my head, you have a lot of these conversations, especially doing this maintenance shit again.
Yeah.
And in my head, you let a lot of shit slide just because you don't want to have the conversation.
What do you mean?
In my head, like the argument. You don't want to have the argument.
No, it's not even. So. It doesn't even reach argument levels. It's just, hey man, do you want this? Don't worry about it.
No, but I mean in reference to like that's happened a couple times where you said something, they said no, and then down the road they're like, hey, can you?
Yeah.
They bring it back up, and you're like, I had this conversation with you, and this and that.
It's because the customer is always right, and they are.
You still think that?
Yeah, and they are our customers. So even if like when I'm talking to the guy who hires me for these jobs, I'm like, I brought this up, I said this, I said that, and like the more I hear myself, I was like, I can just picture him on the other side of the line, just like putting the phone down, walking away, coming back to it. And he's like, well, we got to do it anyway, man. And me just going like, well, fuck it. And then I do it. But then I was like, nobody cares.
You already cried.
Yeah, nobody fucking cares. You just got to fucking do it. Shut up and do it.
You can't get paid until it's done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know what? Like,
that's me, though, because I'm combative as fuck, dude. So
again, it's like, well, now it's easier for me to just be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Bye. Or no to a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like some people, they start, how much would you charge me to hang up a TV and then do this other stuff? And I'm like, like 180, for the 3 items. And they're just like, how about 125? And I was like, find somebody that can do it for 125.
Yeah.
You asked me my price. How am I wrong?
Well, you're here right now.
Yeah, and they honestly flip on
this
you.
is the convenience fee then.
Yeah, then they fucking... They turn it around on you, and you're just like, why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel guilty? Like,
because like, I don't know. I do the same thing where I'm turning down people for stuff that isn't warrantable.
Right.
And I'm turning them down, and I'm over here like feeling guilty because I'm saying no, and it's like, and then that guilt will make me say, let me call my supervisor. Let me see what we can do.
Yeah,
right.
And it's like you were out of it, motherfucker. You were already out of it. Why the fuck did you have to crack?
I would do that shit too.
That bugged the fuck out of me, man.
And it happened. It's happening right now, where I'm just like, I just want to record people all the time now. To where I'm just
look petty if you bring up the recording.
Exactly.
But at the very least, you could show it to your that one guy and show him, hey man, look it.
Yeah,
I fucking told him.
It is. I don't like. I'm not thinking about it. I'm like, because I look at them and I was like, that seems like a genuine dude.
That's my thing too. Same thing with arguments. I don't bother remembering arguments down the road.
Right.
Because I was just like, yeah, we're arguing about it and now it's done.
Yeah.
But then that argument comes back around and I'm like, fuck, I had some stuff for it. But me being the bigger man.
Later on that day, I had the whole argument again. And I knew what to come back with.
You call it.
I never know what to come back because I forget it. Out of sight, out of mind type shit. And women are fucking great at just going through their fucking Rolodex. Oh, this argument.
Doing that shit. I wish I had that superpower.
Wow, women can do that shit on cue.
That's what I'm saying. And I was like, how do y'all do that? I was like, because for me, it's like you said, forgive and forget, move on.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a woman thing because guys could just fight it out. And for women, it's going to be an argument. It's not gonna be a fight.
Yeah.
So they have to be able to whoop shit out from back in the day. Because
you said, and I was like, I'm sure I fucking did. I'm sure I did.
But I'm saying now.
Yeah.
No, it's not the case.
Here, sign here. I'm not doing this again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Well, let's take a break. I want my fucking burger. I've been fucking thinking about that for the past 10 minutes.
All right, we're gonna have a burger. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us, and